What's up, friends and family out in YouTube world? It's your fellow alopecia princess, Jacqueline Hill Bennett. Thank you for tuning in. I just came back from the Social Security office, and let me just tell you guys. First off, I got there at 10 minutes to 9, and it's now 2:36 in the afternoon. So yeah, I spent my whole entire day there. I didn't have breakfast. I skipped breakfast because I thought, skip breakfast, get in that office, get out of there, and your life will be better for it. Well, my life was not better for it. It's 2:30 and I'm having my first meal. But, it's a mushroom slice with tomato sauce. Okay. I'm sorry. It's messy. So, let's talk about responding to rude questions and dealing with rude comments about your alopecia. If you wear a wig, you don't have eyebrows, you don't have eyelashes, then more likely than not, some jackass has come to you and asked you about why you wear a wig, or if you have cancer, or whatever, some dumbass question. That, unfortunately, is it comes with the territory. You chose to wear a wig, you chose to hide, and people love unveiling truths. So you know what? You got to be ready with some answers. I know a lot of you guys don't like, a lot of people, in fact, a lot of alopecia people truly just avoid public situations like that. They just stay away. But you know what? I don't. I figured out how to deal with people, and it was important in my growth as a person because I did lose my hair when I was just a little girl. Alright. So, anyway, I'll try not to eat more. I'll be quick. So, first off, you have to understand that you don't owe anyone any explanations. You really are not entitled to tell them anything. So, you do have a right to say absolutely nothing, or to just look at them like they're stupid. Most of us are kind of nice, so we want to give them an answer, even if they're rude to us for some reason. But we want to give them an answer. And I got to tell you, the wrong answer is, I wear wigs because I have alopecia, and it made all my hair fall out. That's the wrong answer. It's the wrong answer because, A, do you know what alopecia means? Alopecia just means baldness. It's not a diagnosis. You don't get diagnosed with something you already know you have. Like, your hair falls out, you go to the doctor, and they say, okay, you're bald. No, duh, doctor. Can you tell me why my hair fell out? That's where the doctors have it all twisted. They don't know why your hair fell out. So instead of saying it fell out because of A, B, and C, they call it an autoimmune disease, and they name it alopecia universalis, or alopecia totalis, or androgenic alopecia, or blah, blah, blah. Because they don't know what it is, all right? So, and that's why you have such a hard time explaining to people what your deal is. You have a hard time explaining what alopecia is because you really don't know what it is either. And guess what? Neither do I. But I can tell you what it's not. It's not a disease. I'm not a doctor. However, I do lots of research. I do work for doctors. And I'm a self-proclaimed doctor of hair. You can laugh at me and tell me I'm wrong if you want, but whatever. We have to do our own researches because doctors really don't know the answer to these questions. So I truly believe that alopecia, what I have, and I'm calling it alopecia just to give it a name that we all can understand, because I don't believe alopecia is a thing. It's just baldness. I believe my baldness is due to an allergic reaction. A lot of people have allergies. It's allergy season right now. We're in May, and people were going crazy with their allergies. Their eyes were itching, they were sneezing and coughing, and they didn't know if they were sick or if they had allergies. They were just horribly sick. Some people have peanut allergies. They eat a peanut and their whole neck closes up and then they can die, right? But we have what I believe is an allergy, because guess what? Allergies are also autoimmune responses. So anyway, when somebody comes to you and says, why do you wear a wig? Do you have cancer? You just say, I wear a wig because I like to have hair. Really, what can they say to that? Okay, I can think of something they can say, because they said it to me. Oh, if I were you, I would just go bald. I would just, like, it's hot out here anyway. I would just go bald. Okay, but I'm kind of a stylish kind of girl, and I like to wear wigs. That's your answer. Okay, so let's say you come across somebody who you feel like explaining your condition to. What's your condition? Why do you wear wigs? Do you have cancer? No, I don't have cancer. So what do you have? I have an allergy, and it made my hair fall out. That's it. I have an allergy, and it made my hair fall out. That's it. You don't owe anyone more explanation than that. If you start talking about, oh, I have alopecia universalis, and it made all my hair, it's an autoimmune disease. Once you say disease, everybody thinks you're contagious, okay? B, you don't owe them any more explanation than that. These laymen's are not even in a space where they can begin to understand what the word alopecia means or autoimmune disease, and you're just confusing them, and you're going to make them ask 100 more questions, and you don't want to answer those 100 questions, do you? No, you don't. So the answer is, I have an allergy, and it makes my hair fall out. Okay, so these dummies want to keep picking at you, right? What's your allergy? Why don't you just, like, stop eating the food or something? I have a dust allergy. Oh my God, vacuum more. Dust is everywhere. Dust is everywhere in the earth. I have a dust allergy. And you know what? You won't be lying. You won't be lying. And I know how hard it is to lie. I spent years lying about my wig. And it was the dumbest thing in the world, because everyone knew. Like, if people were coming to me and asking me about my hair, it's because they already knew that I was bald. So me sitting there entertaining them with this lie was just really making them laugh at me even more. Like, oh yeah, this is my hair. I just wear weaves sometime. Yeah, it's just bullshit. And trust me when I tell you, people already know. By the time they come to you and they ask you about it, they already know. If they come to you and they say, oh my God, your hair is so beautiful. Who does it? Oh my gosh, I wish my hair was like that. Oh gosh, it always looks great. They're going on and on about your hair because they want you to say, I don't have any hair, this is a wig. They want you to say it. They already know it. They just want you to say it. So guys, there's no secrets in this game, okay? As much as we want to think that our hair looks absolutely 100% undetectable, any person who gives a shit and who has any vested interest in finding out anything about you, and trust me, so many people want to know, because guess what? We're all celebrities. We're all celebrities up in these pieces. If we're wearing wigs and we're putting on our makeup a certain way, guess what? We look freaking hot. And everyone... Sorry about that, guys. I got a little distracted. But yeah, we're freaking hot, and people, especially women, cannot wait to find out what it is we're doing, what fake things we're doing to make ourselves so much freaking hotter than they are. So they're gonna be prodding and crying and talking and buzzing until they can say, I knew that bitch was bald, but beat them to it. say I'm bald because I have an allergy. My hair fell out. Because I'm allergic to dust. Like I said before, that is not a lie. That is not a lie. You know why it's not a lie? It's not a lie because you don't even know what your deal is. Let's face it, you really don't know why you have alopecia universalis or alopecia totalis or alopecia blah, 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 blah. You don't know. So, you know what? A good answer is I'm allergic to dust. It makes my hair fall out. And guess what? While you're telling people that, you're scaring the shit out of them too. Because they're thinking, oh my God, that could happen. What if it happens to me? Yeah, what if it does happen to you? You better stop freaking acting like a bitch to me because karma's a bitch and it could happen to you, my dear. I've actually had friends come to me. You know, I've been bald for 30 years. I've actually had, can I call them friends? Nah, they're not friends. But I've had people come to me and like recently, like within the last 5 years, people who I went to grade school with and elementary, I've had them come to me and say, I gotta apologize for being such, you know, for teasing you so much in junior high, because now my hair fell out. And now they want to ask me advice, like, how do you deal with it? Bitch, I dealt with it when you were busy freaking teasing me, so you're gonna have to go do your own research. Anyway, so yeah, so I realized that this was mostly a rant, and it was basically just, it's very superficial what I just said. It's very superficial, and I agree with that. But I will come with a more sensitive version of this video. But I gotta say that having alopecia, or having this allergy, should I say that? Having this dust allergy has taught me to, am I being recorded right now? Let me see. Having this dust allergy has changed me. My hair fell out when I was so small that I didn't even develop a personality yet. But when my hair did finally all drop out and I had to put the wig on, and I didn't have to put a wig on, I could have gone bald. This was a decision that I made, and I had to deal with that decision because with it, you do get a whole lot of chat. The best decision, I feel, is to go bald and to just let the world know who you are. Then there's no talking, there's no secrets, there's no buzzing. There's just, hey, why are you bald? Do you have cancer? And you always telling people, no, I am allergic to dust and my hair fell out. So that's basically it. There's no secrets. There's no bullying. I mean, people can bully you if you're bald, but you know, you're probably already tough enough at that point to know how to deal with that. But anyway, yeah, I was very timid when my hair first fell out. And I remember thinking that anytime I said anything mean to anyone, that they would basically pull my wig off. I remember feeling like they were all going to just pull my wig off and beat me up or something. And I was just a little kid. That's my 12-year-old mind. But when I turned 13, it only took 1 year too. It only took 1 year for me to determine how to deal with people in regard to my hair. When I turned 13, I grew a backbone and I learned how to talk to people, and I got a little bit of attitude, and unfortunately, it's who I am now. Like, I have a bit of an attitude. So I have to control it now because I do get on the defensive quite easily. But, you know, hey, that, you know, you are who you are because of your experiences. But it did make me a tougher person. And now when people do come to me and they say, is that a wig? And, you know, sometimes they're so freaking rude. They'll actually, like, ask you that from across the room. That's a wig you got on? You know, like... And in that sense, when they do that, I go, no. And those rude ones, they'll say shit like, yes, it is. Yes, it is. That is a wig. And you just have to say no. And let me tell you why you're saying no. You're saying no because they had the nerve to ask the question and you have the nerve to lie. And then when you get them alone, the two of you, or when you have a little space where there's not many people around, you say to them, listen, if there's something you need to know about me, you ask me to my face in private, because that's the only way you're going to get information out of me. And then I'll tell you that I'm allergic to dust and that my hair fell out, and you can leave me the fuck alone. Guys, thanks for watching. I hope that you were not too offended by all the profanity that I used in this video, but sometimes the profanity is necessary, son. I love you. Bye.